Okay, please don't turn away, but our zoo animal of the week is a snake. A non-venomous one, a nice creature, if I must say. Our animal of the week, a python. All right, Dave, for our animal of the week, I love snakes. I know that's kind of funny to hear from most people. What do we have here?
We have Simon, and he's a ball python. He's just like our gibbons that we saw last week or the week before, whenever it was. He's a Southeast Asian animal. Ball pythons are bred in captivity, so he's never seen the wild. So he's about as big as he's going to get. He may get a little bigger. He is a constrictor, just like the boas and other pythons. And he's just a sweet baby. They're called ball pythons because when they're scared, they will roll up into a ball to protect their vital parts.
Right, so...
He's not scared.
He's not scared? Okay. These animals, obviously, you hear about them in the Florida Everglades, right? Like the pythons that they accidentally let loose. What do these things eat?
Just about anything they put in mouth.
Really?
Ball pythons in the wild would eat mostly birds, mostly stuff up in the trees, very small mammals. The large pythons, the retics and the Burmese that are in the Florida Everglades right now, will take deer, large alligators.
Wow.
They'll eat anything they can get their mouth on.
I'm sure there are some people that have changed the channel because they saw the snake and they said, no way, I can't even see it on TV. Can I hold it?
Certainly.
Oh, boy.
Now, ball pythons are good.
And you're saying it just ate?
I ate yesterday. You can't even see the bulge.
Hello?
He probably had a mouse, I would guess. Most people are terrified of snakes, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
My passion is bird watching, walking around in the woods in Mississippi, and birds aren't on the ground where the snakes might be, so I'm forever up looking at the birds. I've never been bit. Been scared a time or two, but never been bit. Snakes are just great for the environment. They eat
What's
a lot
it doing
of pest
right now?
fish. He's sniffing you out. He's saying, okay, who is this person? What are we doing? He is part of our education program. And so he's used to being handled.
It's interesting. It's very soft, actually, in a weird way. I mean, you think it's going to be rough, and it's not.
It's not. It's not slimy.
It's not slimy at all.
And snakes that have been handled a lot will be very docile for the most part.
Yeah, this
snake out of the wild, I wouldn't recommend grabbing it by hand. You see it on TV all the time with professionals showing you how to handle snakes.
But they grab it behind the neck, don't they?
A lot of times, but they don't show you the times that even non-venomous snakes turn around and bite the crap out of them. It doesn't feel good, but it's not lethal. It's more of a shock than anything. I've only been bitten by a snake once in 40 years of playing with them, and that was a water snake that mistook my thumb for the mouse I was trying to feed it. So, but other than that, they're just nice, sweet critters. Like I say, they do a lot in the wild to eliminate rodents. A lot of people in the South, my mother was terrified of snakes, except for indigos and king snakes because they were good. They ate other snakes.
Absolutely.
But most of them, you're not even going to see them. We are blessed in Mississippi with lots of snakes out in the wild. There's lots of myths out there. Cottonmouth is not going to chase you, folks. He's going to sit there, look at you, and say, yeah, right, I'm going the other direction, please. People that get bit by handling them, or hunters that step over a log and spook one that's just underneath. Most envenomations in Mississippi hurt. You got to get to a doctor, but they're rarely lethal. So
Dave,
you might wish they were.
Dave, this is the coolest animal of the week we've done so far. I mean, I like that I can hold it.
Yeah, Simon's a sweetie. There are times that pythons will do this, and it might take 5 or 10 minutes to get them off of your arm.
Dave, thank you.
Thank you.